Mm.
Hello, ma'am. It's very nice to meet you.
Hi.
You're speaking with ATM Fox. Welcome to the channel. I'm here to give a voice to the voiceless.
Okay.
May I have your name?
Sure. Sophia Benningfield.
Nice to meet you, Sophia.
Nice to meet you.
How old are you?
36.
All right. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Jersey, but I've been out here for like 6 years.
Okay. What part of Jersey?
Like Central Jersey, Flemington. It's like a little town. Yeah. Yeah.
You said Clementon?
Flemington with an
Oh,
F. It's
Flemington.
like a little town. Yeah.
What was it like growing up out there?
It was quiet. It wasn't bad. It was a nice area. I can't complain about that.
What was your childhood like?
Um, my childhood was rough because when my parents got divorced,
Mm-hmm.
my mother like deserted us, and my father was abusive, and like I started drugs at a young age, and they put me in placement, and so I was like all over the place. Didn't have like school in one school. It was hard for me.
How old are you?
How old am I now? 36.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about, your rough upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
So what led to you coming out here, Kensington, Philadelphia? You said 6 years you've been out here?
Yeah, I've been out here for 6 years. When my daughter passed away, was basically when I got really bad and decided that I didn't want to have my apartment. Like I just wanted to leave everything and come here.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been stuck out here pretty much ever since. So it's hard to get out.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
What's life like out here?
It's really rough out here. There's a lot of people with mental health issues, and I don't think that gets talked about enough. So it's like you got to always constantly watch your back, like constantly trying to get high. So I'm constantly like, I have to work all day long to get high, get high, get high. And it's like really hard because I don't want to do certain things, but I've done certain things that I never said I would never do for sure. So the past 2 years have been like the worst years.
Constantly, you said? Like, how
Yeah,
many
like
times a day would you say?
all day. It's if I'm not getting high, I'm doing something to get money to get high. So I get high like all day long, like because the drugs don't last. So it's like you need it more and more and more. It lasts like 2 hours, and then you're like sick again. So I think that's why people are like so desperate now, because it's like it's cheap, but you need it more. So it doesn't, you know what I mean? I hear horror stories. I mean, certain things have happened to me, but like I'm blessed that certain things haven't. Like I've heard some pretty bad stories about people getting kidnapped and like held in basements, and just things get really bad and people don't realize it. Like, people treat us like shit, and we're not pieces of shit. You know what I mean?
What's
I
your
don't know.
what's your current drug of choice?
I do fentanyl and coke right now. A little bit of meth sometimes.
Would you blame it on the drug that's making everybody act like this? Act wild?
Somewhat, yeah. I do. It's not the same anymore. It's fentanyl, it's trank, it's like different ball game than when it used to be heroin. You could do a bag or two and be good. This is not like that. Like people are desperate, like desperate. They'll do anything to get this. Like, you know what I mean?
How do you intake your substance?
I shoot.
You shoot it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that like?
It's hard because I don't have veins left, so I'm constantly trying to find a vein, and it's like destroying my body, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's really hard.
Why do you prefer to shoot it over?
Just because it's the best way to get the best high from it, you know? I think, personally. So,
You said shooting's the best high.
yeah.
Is that always the objective? The search for the best.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on leaving the drug alone? I know you were out here, so it's kind of hard, but
I was actually just in Kirkbride for 60 days. And
okay.
the second day I was released, I was back, like, getting
That's the
high.
rehab, right?
Yeah. So I don't know what it's going to take for me. I'm like, how could I throw away, like, 60 days may not seem long to certain people, but for me, that's a long time to be clean, you know what I mean? Because I can't even get a couple hours. I need it, like, you know? So to have 60 days and to go right back, it's like, I feel like I don't stand a chance. If I stay in Philly, I'm screwed, and I can't figure out how to get out. You know, like,
How did you manage to achieve the 60 days? That is a lot.
just because I was in there, I think, you know, I was away from it.
I'm saying, what made you go into rehab?
Just being sick all the time, not being able to make the money I wanted to make, and like half the time I was just getting well, not even high, and I was just like, I can't do, like, I can't, like,
You just gave in,
I just gave it in, yeah, yeah,
gave up that life. You need to do it again.
I know,
Build that confidence up again.
yeah, I know,
Not many people could do that out here.
I
You did
know,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, take that step. You got anything encouraging you to make that step? Any motivations?
I have a daughter who's 18, so her definitely, but like, I'm not at the point yet where I want it for myself, clearly, because if I did, I wouldn't be back out here again. You know, like, I don't know.
Right. I'm pretty sure your daughter, she wants you up off these streets.
Yeah,
She wants you to be that mother
right,
that you used to be.
right.
Gotta make that effort for
I
you
know.
and for her.
Yeah.
What would you tell the youth out here ripping and running the streets, following in your same footsteps?
That you're gonna waste your life, and you don't get years back. You don't get the time back. With, like, you know what I mean? When it's gone, it's gone. And then
Mm-hmm.
you wake up one day and you're like my age, and you're like, you have nothing to show for your life, you know? That's pretty sad. I'm almost 40 and I have nothing.
I'm sorry to hear, but
Right.
you can always get your properties back. They're only materialistic things.
You're
My
right.
word. So, what's the craziest thing you've seen out here, Kensington, Philadelphia?
Um, Someone getting beat, like, to death pretty much because they stole from a set. That was probably the craziest thing I saw.
You buy $3?
Yeah, I do.
Don't
That's.
for me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's so sweet of you, though. Nice.
Yeah.
You willing to? That's your friend, or
Yeah.
okay? Willing to help others out
Right.
here.
Right.
Is money hard to come by? How are you managing to gain funds?
I boost and I ask people for money.
I'm pretty sure that's difficult with everybody, boosting out here.
Right.
Others.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. And I don't like it. I'm not proud of it, but
You have to do that every day.
yeah.
Have you ever been arrested for it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have.
Yeah.
How much jail time would you say you accumulated from?
Just a couple months.
A couple months.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's worse, more charge. Like, you know what I mean? I just got lucky and haven't been caught that much, you know? But yeah.
What's being in jail and what's going to jail and being sick like?
Oh my God, it's horrible. I was in PIC for a week, and that was like the most traumatizing experience. PIC is bad. Like, they don't give you anything. You have to beg for like simple things like a sheet, and
What's
like
PIC? I'm sorry.
it's the county jail.
Oh, the county jail.
Yeah, like there's State Road, there's PIC, there's the other one, I forget what that one's called. But yeah, it's just a really bad jail. Like, they really don't care about you, and then they don't give you anything when you're sick. So, like, you're just laying there sick, and there's nothing you can do.
You say you had to beg for the simple things?
Yeah, like a sheet. They didn't give me a sheet when I came in, so I kept asking. Like, I didn't have a sheet to sleep with for probably like the first 4 days I was there. So, yeah, I was literally laying on a mat with nothing. Yeah, dope sick. It's crazy.
Were you withdrawing in there?
Yeah, I was.
And what was that feeling like?
Desperation, but you can't do anything about it, so it's like you just lay there.
How long did it last for?
I was still sick when they released me, so I wound up getting high like an hour after I got out. So
How long did you stay for?
only a week.
Only a
That
week?
time.
Okay,
Yeah.
that time.
But yeah, I was still sick, so
Wow, you was sick for that long.
yeah, it's bad.
What's your thoughts on all the women, well, not all of the women, but the women that have to hop in and out of their cars and possibly put their life in danger? What's your thoughts on that out here?
I don't judge them, you know what I mean? Because it could be me easily, but I think that they're pretty tough, strong. Well, if you could turn your mind off to be able to do that, and like, I don't know, like the fear alone of just getting in the car with a random person would scare me, because it's a man, you know what I mean? And they could do anything to you.
Right.
And I've heard like crazy shit. So yeah. I give props to them, I guess.
Is that them chasing the dragon, or is that them indulging in that lifestyle, or really liking it? What would
I
you
don't
say?
know. I don't really know.
Sad though, so sad.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in? Where do you see yourself in the next 6 months, Sophia?
I'm hopefully trying to go back to rehab again.
All right, that's good. That's good. If you can make 3 wishes right now, what would they be?
To be with my family, to never have done drugs, and have my daughter back, I guess.
Oh, never have done drugs.
Yeah.
All right. I hope all your wishes come true. Besides, the drug one,
Right.
but yeah, don't even worry about it. You're gonna break through this curse.
Okay.
What would you say is stopping you?
I don't know. Everything. I don't know. Everything I've been through. I don't know. Just my life right now. Everything I've been through, and not wanting to have to deal with it, and I don't know.
Are you religious?
Being homeless, like that. That too.
Are you religious at all?
No, not really.
Well, Sophia, I'd like to thank you for your time. I'm gonna wrap it up now. You've been a wonderful interviewee for me. God bless you. I'm praying you make it up out of this struggle.
Right.
Amen.